Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the another episode of English online class. This video has been recorded as part of ICET Public School online classes. In this video, we are going to study a new poem for grade 9 and 10. And the poem is from your textbook Treasure Trove. As we have learned in the previous class, Daffodils written by Wordsworth, the same structure, the same manner, we are going to learn another new poem from that same book. Before that, I would like to inform you that ICSE has again further reduced the syllabus. For grade 9 now only 5 lessons from prose and poetry, and for grade 10 only 8 lessons from prose and poetry. I will tell you the details of that, and I will post that new syllabus in the group also. You can look into that and understand that. And the problem is that some of the omitted lessons already we have discussed and taken, but the thing is that for your information, no need to study it for the final examination. Let us move on to today's topic. Dear children, today our topic is, as I said, that is a poem. We are going to analyze a new poem. Line by line we will discuss, and we will summarize the paragraph, and at the end of this video I have included a few questions, understanding level questions. You all are supposed to send to me the answers of each questions at the end of this video to my personal number. And so I am moving on to our topic, that without much explanations and intro about that, it is our poetry. Our name of the poem is Bangle Sellers. Bangle Sellers, written by Sarojini Naidu. And bangles, nothing to explain about the title. Bangles, we know that. So here the bangle means not the metal, not the plastic one. Here the bangle means the glass type bangles with the different shining colors of that type of bangle, that Bangle Sellers, written by Sarojini Naidu. And we can look at the poet. The poet is this is Sarojini Naidu. And Sarojini Naidu was called the Nightingale of India by Mahatma Gandhi because of the color, imagery and lyrical quality of her poetry. He called like that. And as well as Sarojini Naidu was an important presence in the freedom struggle and worked alongside Gandhiji. That's why her birthday is celebrated as Women's Day, to recognize the powerful voice of an Indian lady. That is, is a National Women's Day on that day, the birthday of Sarojini Naidu. And let us look into the poem details. That means about a brief something about the Bangle Sellers. That the poem Bangle Sellers was first published in the year 1912 by Sarojini Naidu. That means before the independence she published this poem in her collection of poems called the Bird of Time. The Bird of Time is the name of the book she published. That's the collection of her poetry in it. So that is, and the wearing of bangle is considered to be very auspicious and of symbolic value, bordering on the religious. And wearing bangles is not something, not like as South Indians are wearing, as we people are wearing bangles. Occasionally we are wearing, that means our ladies, girls are wearing bangles, and it doesn't have much importance or religious background. But in North Indian side and in olden times, in historical time, those time bangles are having different meaning. That means those who are wearing the color of that bangles means that is, it has a particular meaning. And the married women and unmarried women, like that, such kind of discrimination also there in this case. So I'm not going into the controversy into such kind of analysis. So plain manner we are going to discuss the meaning of the line by line poetry. Next, the first stanza of the poem. How do I like to explain this poem in this video is that I will first, there are, there are four stanzas. If you have the textbook, please take the textbook with you, that our treasure trove textbook, that literature book, and in that lesson number chapter 3, I think, yes, chapter 3, it is Bangle sellers. In that you may please take that, carry with you, and there are four stanzas, and each stanza having 6 lines. So the first stanza of the poem is this: Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining lords to the temple fair, who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light, lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. This is the first stanza. Now we will, don't worry about the difficult words and all, and we will discuss, we will take it, we will analyze line by line with the help of pictures and all. We will analyze it. We can look at the first 2 lines of the poetry. The poem is that Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining lords to the temple fair. And here, did you notice one thing, that even the poet also as if one of the bangle seller, because she used the word we. Bangle sellers are we. We means including the narrator. Bangle sellers are we who carry our shining lords to the temple fair. Temple fair means temple festivals and all. So where the bangle sellers are coming and selling their bangles and all, not only in temple festival, and even in the different any festivals, wherever the people are being crowded, where they will come and they will sell their bangles. So that is so here symbolically or typically bangle sellers are more available in where the temple fair, temple festivals, where they are coming, they are carrying, they are wearing their, she used the word instead of any burden, not any heavy thing, is a shining lords. Actually it is a shining lord. They are carrying, they are wearing the shining lord to the temple. They are coming. That means the sellers are coming to the temple fair. That means we are bangle sellers and we carry heaps and lots of shining bangles to the temple fair. That is the first 2 lines. I hope you understood that. The next line is that who will buy this delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light? Who will buy this? Who will buy this? Delicate means it will easily will break it. It's a glass. I told you now, glass you made up of glass, so easily will break. So who will buy this delicate, bright, rainbow tinted, means that rainbow color, rainbow shaded circles of light. So she used another word for bangles. So instead of telling bangles, she used that circles of light. So who will buy this? So she is asking a question to us, to the readers. Who will buy? Do you know who will buy this? Then she is giving the answer to that question, that she is telling that this is lustrous token of radiant life. This bangle, this that means circles of lights are, this is the bright symbol of happy life. This is the shiny symbol of happy life. Lustrous meaning shiny, bright, bright symbol, tokens. This is the bangles are the shine, the bright symbol of happy life. This is the symbol of those who are sad and very dull. They won't wear bangles. So this is the symbol of happy life. I hope you understood. This is the symbol of lustrous token. Lustrous token of radiant life. Okay, so radiant means happy life. For happy, this is for whom? Who will buy this? You know, this is for happy daughters and happy wives. And if you are a happy daughter, come and buy. If you are a happy wife, come and buy. So there's another meaning also. There's a promotion also. This is the symbol of happy life, radiant life. If symbol of radiant life for happy daughters and happy wives. Then that is all. That is what the first stanza of the poem. Now, the second stanza of the poem is something different. So, first stanza, what we said, though the bangle sellers are coming to the temple fair, and they are explaining that who will buy this, the happy people will, happy individual, happy daughters and happy wives will buy. This is the symbol of, so this is a technique of selling also, a promotion also. Some things are like that in our area also. People will come and they will sell off their things quickly because of the power of their tongue. Just like that here, she also taken part as if the one of the bangles, that means the narrator Sarojini Naidu also, that means being considered as a bangle seller in this poem, for the time being, and she is telling that who will buy this bright color, or the circles of light are bright and delicate, this thing who will buy, rainbow tinted. Many very beautiful words she has used in this poem to explain bangles. And the next second stanza is this: some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. So don't worry about the difficult words and all. I will explain it line by line. We will analyze it. The first line is that some bangles are for maiden's wrist. Some bangles suit that fit for the girl's wrist. Maidens means that unmarried girls. Unmarried. Some bangles are for unmarried, going to be married. For unmarried daughters. Some bangles are meet for, means that is suit for, that is suitable for. Some bangles are suitable for the unmarried girls. Okay, what are they? For those unmarried girls, the color is that silver and blue as the mountain mist. Silver and blue are for silver and blue bangles are for this maiden's wrist. Just like that, she, and another simile, as the mountain mist. The color of silver and blue is just like the color of the mist in the mountain, just like mountain mist it is. So this is for them. This is for unmarried maidens. For them, the silver and blue for the maidens. And another simile she has used that the color is as the mountain mist. The next line is, some are flushed like the buds that dream. And some bangles are, another comparison, like used the word keyword like, simile, another simile. Some are flushed, some are rosy. Some are rosy, that means becoming red. Correct meaning is that becoming, this means rosy color, becoming red. So some are such going to be red, such that flushed. Some are rosy like the buds that dream. The dreaming buds means it's an imagination. The buds are going to bloom, so that buds are just like dreaming, as in the picture shows that. So such rosy, the color of some bangles are like that, dreamy color. The buds are dreaming. The color of dreaming buds is rosy, going to be red. So that color, some bangles are in that color. So for what it is, this is on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. So this we said that the buds, dreaming buds, we said that buds were buds on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. That means they are on the peaceful ridge of the woodland stream. That brow means that the eyebrow, eyebrow. So brow means that the slope area. The slope is called brow. So for your better understanding, I'm telling this in this way. So these buds, in the previous line we said that, are like the buds that dream on the triangle, on the peaceful, very calm and quiet, peaceful slope of woodland stream. As in the picture shows, is the meaning of woodland stream. The stream is going through the wood, is called woodland stream. So on the edge of, on the slope of the woodland stream, the dreaming buds are there. The color of that, some bangles are like that, some bangles are that like that. So there is a symbolic also, that means the dreaming buds color. Some bangles color are compared with the buds dreaming on the side of woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. And some bangles, these bangles are for whom? For the maiden wrist, okay, unmarried girls. And some are aglow with the bloom, that means aglow meaning also shining. Some are shining with the bloom, that cleaves to, that means the opening of that, the leaves are coming out, that you might have seen in pictures and or in graphical representation of the tree growing and all. That means leaves will be like that, like this coming, that is called cleaves, that split. Some are aglow, shining with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory, that means clear glory of newborn leaves. That means the newborn, very newborn leaves will have very clear happiness, very clear. Some are like that. So here the poet has compared with, another reading. I'm telling that the bangles for the maiden's wrist, for them the color is, we said that blue and silver, and we said that so dreaming birds. So actually these unmarried girls also, they are also in another way, they are also dreaming girls, means they are dreaming about their future and their married life and all. So for them it is compared with the dreaming bus. They are going to, going to blossom, just like these girls are going to blossom after the marriage, like that. So and another thing is that just like the newborn leaves, like that, such glory, such a clear glory of newborn leaves, some are like that. So this is what the second stanza of the poem. We can look on to the third stanza of the poem is, if you have any doubt, dear children, please WhatsApp me. Even if it is a simple thing, any line or any idea, if you are not clear with that, try to watch one more time, or even if it is not successful, and then WhatsApp to me or call me personally. And no one is calling me, generally nobody is calling regarding personal doubts, means academic doubts. So I am always happy to receive such academic doubts, and all children are calling and discussing that matters. So you can call me personally. And we are moving on to third stanza of the poem written by Sarojini Naidu. The third stanza is like this: some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire, tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Then we can discuss the line by line. We can discuss. Some are bright with the with the coloration that cuts to the transparent beauty of newborn leaves. We already said that some are bright with the coloration that cuts with. Some are like field of sunlit corn, and so that means some bangles are, you imagine that some are like the field of corn, field of sunlit corn means that means sun rays are lighting, the corn is lit by sunlight, so sunlit corn. So just like as in the picture shows that some are like corns, sunlit corn. So how it is, some bangles are like that. Some bangles are field of where the corn, and field of sunlit corns, and some are like sunny cornfield, and some are it means that the first line is this: some are like field of sunlight. It means that some are like sunny cornfield. So a cornfield, you imagine, we in our area we don't have cornfield, but if you have gone anywhere for field trip and all, any tour program and all, you might have seen where the cornfield, in the cornfield you imagine that it is in the sunlight. So in that sunlight, how the corns are like that, some bangles color is like that in the cornfield, sunny cornfield. Meet for a bride on her bridal, that is, this we said, this sunlit corn, that meet, that suit for bride on her bridal morn, that is fit for, you see, as in the picture shows that the color of that bride is that just like that the corn in the sunny cornfield, so like that color. So that is suitable for bride, for the bride. It is for bridal morn, means that for the bride who will cry a bit. I will explain that. And some bangles are like the flame of her marriage fire. So here the marriage fire means that in some religious rituals during the marriage, there will be a fire in a small box. The fire, using the fire they will do some rituals and all. The color of that flame, some bangles color is like that, like the flame of marriage fire. Some bangles are the color of the bangles fire. Marriage fire means the flame of her marriage. Some bangles are like, again similarly, like the flame of marriage, her marriage fire. So some bangles color is like that. We said first that is sunny cornfield color for bride, and again some are like the color of the flame, and some are rich with hue of her heart's desire. And some bangles colors are, the hue means color. Some bangles rich with, some bangles are expensive. Some bangles are expensive with the color, with the hue means with the color of her heart's desire. The color of her heart. What is the color of our heart desire? Is there any color to our desire? So it is the imagination of the poet. The colorful imagination, we will say. So this is what? The colorful image, the desire of the bride. So what will be the desire of the bride in her heart? So that color, some bangles are the color of the bride heart's desires. That color, that is the color of some bangles. They are, that bangles are, these all are meet for, these are to whom these colors fit for the bride. Okay, because that tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, that bridal collections, are tinkling, luminous, tender and clear. She has used many words, so this is connected with means the bride will tinkle and tinkling sound, when the bride is laughing, the sound of tinkling, luminous, she will be very luminous, bright, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter. That is, that bangles are just like her, the laughter of the laugh of the bride. You see, just like that, the bangles. Some bangles are like the bridal laughter, that is tinkling sound of the tinkling, luminous and bright, like this, tender, like this laughter of bride, and bridal tear. Some back. So bridal tear, laughter in the sense that she is going to enter a new life, and with a new husband, new man, she is going to live, and she is going to put all her imagination in practice with him, and also she is very happy and laughter such. And tear means that she is going to depart her parenthood. That means she was, till then she was under parents, so at that time when she is leaving parent, bridal tear. So some bangles are like bridal tears and bridal laughter, like tinkling and luminous and tender and clear. And the color also, we mentioned that the color of her heart desire. So what a bride desires are that color. And the color of the marriage fire, some bangles, and some bangles are sunny cornfield. That color is of some of the bangles. These all are for exclusively for whom? For the bride. Is a bridal collections. So now we are moving on to the last stanza of the poem. It is, some are purple and gold flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. This is the most controversial stanza of her poem. So I will tell you that this is she's now talking about the another collections for the people, for the aged women. For these collections are, some are purple, the color of the bangles are, some are purple and gold flecked, and that means with the gold structure, with the color of gold structure. Gold flecked means that will be a fleck of gold also will be there in purple and gold, gray, for whom, for who has journeyed through life midway. That means who has completed the life, means the middle age completed people. That means above middle-aged ladies, for them this collection. That means aged ladies, for aged around 40 or 45, for them this, above that, for them these collections. The color is what? The color is gold flecked gray color bangles for them, these collections for them. And those who have journeyed, those who have traveled their life through the life midway, the midway of the life they have completed, means their maiden stage over, bridal stage over, now they are having children and grandchildren and all, they have completed their midway of the life. Now about them she's talking, explaining about those ladies are whose hands have cherished. Their hands are, that means tenderly, she cared tenderly, and whose hands have cared, whose love has blessed. Blessed means blessed, because her hands are, that means care tenderly, that whose hands have cared tenderly, and she has used her hands to care children and everyone. She cared very tenderly, cherished, completed that means whose love has blessed, love has blessed, whose that such aged women, their hands are that much cherished, that much completed love, that much they have, and cradled, and they have, that aged women have, they have cradled fair sons, they have looked after good sons, they have brought up, they have cradled means that cradle we know, so here it is used as a verb, cradled. They have looked after, they have brought up fair sons on her faithful breast. Sorry, I forgot, dear children, I forgot, I will explain with the picture. Some are purple and gold flecked gray, as in the picture shows like this bangles. This is for whom, you know? This is for she who has journeyed through life midway. This is Indira Gandhi, and just for understanding, she is middle-aged. That means she has aged, she is a middle-aged woman. And for them, this color. And whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed. And because of her love, blessed love, her hands are cherished, tenderly cared, and then cradled means, that means looked after, brought up, and very nicely she brought the children up with her faithful breast. On her faithful breast she has cared her fair sons. For sons she brought up, so they are called middle-aged, those who have cradled fair sons on faithful breast. For them these bangles. And another thing, and serves her household in fruitful pride. And this middle-aged woman who has attained fulfillment by successfully rearing her sons, by successfully looking after their sons, and serves her household and household work, and successfully she has completed. She complete in a fruitful pride, in a successful pride. She serve, she does all the household work in a successful pride. So this middle-aged woman, so to them these bangles are, to this type of girls these bangles, to those who serve, those who do household work in a successful, in a fruitful manner, those who, for them this, and this middle-aged woman, and serve her household in fruitful pride, we said, and worships the gods at her husband's side. And those women will worship to the God sitting near the husband. At her husband's side means that what according to the husband suggests, accordingly she will pray to the God. Even her worship also under the what the husband suggests, under the desire of the husband, in the according to the wish of the husband, those who even pray to the God, worship to the God, to those such middle-aged women, for them these bangles are. The color also, we said the purple and the gold flicked grey color bangles are for them. This is what Sarojini Naidu explains the poem. If you have any doubt, as I said earlier, you can, now we can just, I will tell you a summary of this, what she said so far, that Sarojini Naidu has foregrounded the auspiciousness and the symbolic value of the custom of wearing bangles by repeating happy, the word. The happy daughters look forward to their marital bliss, happiness, while the happy wives are content and glory in the fulfillment which is a result of their marital status. That is, happy wife and happy daughter we said in the first stanza. Each of the next three stanza deal with the three stages in the life of an average Indian woman: a virgin maiden, an expectant bride, and finally a matured matriarch, that means middle-aged. The bangles are of many colors. However, each stage in an Indian woman's life is described lyrically and appropriately according to the color of the bangles suitable to the stage. We said that for each stage what is the color suitable, we already explained. For the maiden virgin who is always dreaming of a happy married life, it is a misty silver and hue, we said that. And for the expectant and passionate bride, it is a golden yellow, and for the mature matriarch, for the middle-aged, it is a purple and gold flecked grey. Similarly, Sarojini Naidu very poetically describes the desires of an Indian woman according to each stage of her life. The virgin maiden is carrying in her heart countless dreams of her future married life, and she is compared to a bud that dreams. I told you, the bud that dreams is compared with the maiden, virgin maiden. The young bride is described as brimming over with passionate desire, although she is nervous about what the future holds for her as she leaves her parental home. Bridal laughter and bridal tear. Finally, she describes the proud and faithful matriarch, that is marital, who has attained fulfillment by successfully rearing her sons, serves her house in fruitful pride, and hence is permitted to take her rightful place in by the side of her husband in all the domestic religious rituals. Now we are moving on to, as I told you, some understanding level questions. Please, you may note down the questions and send to me. I am not going to read the questions, you can read, because the video will be very lengthy, that's why. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, finally the ninth question. There are 9 questions for you. Please study this very carefully and send to me the answers right now. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Be at home. Be safe.